Electric toothbrushes can still do the job intended after they're broke. I just want to know what it's like to sleep! Searching for a new laptop online is basically forcing your computer to dig its own grave. Why are you like this? Why? They say time heals everything, yet it slowly kills you. FBI, just come take him away. Please, just take him away. Every honeybee you've ever seen has never hurt anybody. If it stings you, you're the first jerk it's encountered. You're just something else. You're something else. The first person to draw an optical illusion must have thought they were going insane. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm going insane. Identical twins only have to apply for one gym membership. No. Knocking on someone's door is just you beating their house until they pay attention to you. You're a pain. You're literally a pain. Yawning is like the body's 20% battery warning. Get out. Get out right now. Get out of my room. Okay, chill.
Yo guys, make sure you guys go and follow the Twitter. The link is in the description. I'm going to be posting little teasers over there about the merch and everything like that. So if you guys want to get involved in that, make sure you go and follow the Twitter. The link is in the description.
If you're the youngest in the family, you'll most likely be at everyone's funeral. Alright, we're starting it off sad. Great. Being ugly is just playing life on hard mode. What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? You and someone else are probably reading this at the exact same time. Marvin, what did I tell you about interacting with the fans? It's creepy. Don't do it. Someone went to bed for the very last time today and they had no idea. Why? You have to pretend to sleep to fall asleep. Why? You have probably seen strangers on the last day of their lives. No. Just no. Absolutely not. I wonder if there's times on the clock that I've never seen. Okay, yep, it's time for you to leave.
Bro, ever realize that humans cut down birdhouses to make more birdhouses? If two mind readers are reading each other's minds, whose mind are they reading?
Ryan, it's 5 o'clock in the frickin' morning. Can you just give me some time to get my coffee in?
Dude, your fingers have fingertips, but your toes don't have toe tips. Yet you can tiptoe, but not tip finger. If tomb is pronounced tomb, and womb is pronounced womb, why isn't bomb pronounced boom?
Mom, we gotta talk.
How can you replicate the feeling of falling from high altitudes in a nightmare if you've never fallen like that before?
Wait, that actually makes sense. What just happened?
Dude, ice cubes float in a pool of their own blood.
Baby products never truly get fair reviews by the users. Again? Why? You can't pretend to be an actor. Someone need to tell that to Newmain. Better not say that, he'll probably copy my content. You would think drops of water falling from 25,000 feet up would hurt more. What? No! Scissors only come together for one reason, to divide. What do you do in your free time? I have to know. Girls are so used to compliments that insults stick out to them. Guys are so used to insults that compliments stick out to them. There it is. That's the one. This man spoke facts. Your entire life consists of killing time until time kills you. When is it gonna end? When is it going to end? Your eyelids lick your eyes to keep them wet. What? No! Dora the Explorer and Internet Explorer take the same amount of time to process simple information. So we're just throwing shade now, okay? Iced coffee is literally cool beans. I don't know him anymore, people. I don't know who that is. You might have an amazing talent in something that hasn't been invented or thought of. After I heard about extreme ironing, I'm pretty sure there's nothing we haven't invented yet.
Dude, why do we drive in parkways, but park in driveways?
That's actually a good point.
Don't encourage him. You'll only make things worse.
You know, if you think about it, your burps are just your pukes farts.
I think it's time for me to go to bed. Good night. Smart.
If it rains on a Sunday, does that mean it's now a rain day?
Ryan, you realize he's not gonna come back to my house after tonight, right? And he's not gonna like the idea of burping for a long time.
Your alarm sound is technically your theme song, since it plays at the start of every episode.
Ryan, can you come here for a minute? I have a few questions.
No, go to bed! See what you did?
Bro, clapping is just hitting yourself repeatedly because you like something.
You proud of yourself?
Bro, have you ever felt bugs on you when there are no bugs on you? They're the ghosts of the bugs you've killed.
Ryan, this has got to stop!
When you clean a vacuum cleaner, Aren't you the vacuum cleaner?
Ryan, you've got to end this, alright? You've already got Jimmy in the other room questioning everything he's ever known.
What is life? Nothing is ever really on fire, but rather fire is on things.
Go to college, they said. You'll meet great and exciting new people, they said.
If life is unfair to everyone, does that mean life is actually fair?
This is never gonna end, is it?
Dude, if I get scared half to death twice, what then?
Alright, Jimmy, make room. I'm coming in there with you.
Dude, if Earth is the third planet from the sun, doesn't that mean that every country is a third world country?
Be quiet!
Light bulbs were such a good idea, they became the symbol for a good idea.
You see what you did to Jared? He's having a mental breakdown because of you!
Bro, lawyers hope you get sued. Doctors hope you get sick. Cops hope you're a criminal. Mechanics hope you have car trouble. But only a thief wishes you prosperity.
Wishing you prosperity, Ryan.
Is that my PlayStation? They say the asteroid killed all the dinosaurs. You could also say it killed many birds with one stone. Reading a book is looking at a dead tree and hallucinating.
Let me ask you something. Why?
When you say forwards or back, your lips move in that direction. Bro, the more I light my lighter, the lighter my lighter gets, until it's too light to light.
Bro, I love you, but can we not do this while I'm on the toilet?
Do you realize that history classes are only going to get longer and more difficult as time goes on? What if every country in the world has ninjas, but we only know about Japan's ninjas because they're so bad at being ninjas?
Seriously, can you get the heck out of here? I can't do my business while there's someone in the room. I have a shy bladder.
Why is there a D in fridge, but not in refrigerator?
Mom, he's doing it again. No, but this time it's in my room while I'm on the toilet. I know we're a close family, but there's gotta be some boundaries here. Well, when are you gonna get home? Why are you there? Can you give me some toilet paper?
My guy, every book you've ever read is just a remix of the dictionary.
Ryan, when you're done doing what you're doing, please give me some toilet paper.
Dude, if you stab a cereal box, are you a serial killer?
Yeah, for sure. If you do the Cocoa Puffs or Lucky Charms, I'll come after you myself. But any other cereal, you're doing this world a favor.
Bro, when you're talking, you can't breathe out through your nose.
What? No way! Barney is a dinosaur. You're right!
Neil A. Armstrong was the first person to step on the moon. Neil A., spelled backwards, is alien. Bro, if you pour ice water on a hot dog, does it become a chili dog?
No, don't tell me he's at it again.
Dude, you technically have 2 minutes to live, but every time you breathe, it restarts the timer.
You realize we were forced to leave because of you.
The word none is just the letter N doing a cartwheel.
It's absolutely fantastic. Now my friends know my family's crazy.
Dude, taxes are just a yearly subscription to the country that you live in. Childhood is the free trial.
I don't think I can ever go back there again now that they know about you.
If your parents always told you not to take candy from strangers, then what is Halloween?
Hey Dad, what's the number to that therapist again?
Bro, your eraser slowly dies because of your mistakes.
Well, guess I gotta find new friends. Do you know anybody? Sorry.
Bro, the number of people older than you will never increase. Dude, why is bacon called bacon and cookies called cookies if you cook bacon and bake cookies?
Ryan, please not now. I'm trying to sleep!
Do clothes in China just say, made down the road?
Doc, I don't know. The government says we can't leave our house anymore because all the questions he asks is a threat to society. I mean, look at Jimmy, he's out for the count.
If your shirt isn't tucked into your pants, is your pants tucked into your shirt? If you're invisible and you close your eyes, can you see through your eyelids? Dude, a fire truck is actually a water truck. Dude, when we yawn, do deaf people think we're screaming?
Really? We're doing this again?
If you're waiting for the waiter, aren't you the waiter?
Oh, you're gonna keep talking, alright?
Why aren't iPhone chargers just called apple juice? Bruh, if you work as security at a Samsung store, does that make you guardian of the galaxy? My guy, how do you throw away a garbage can?
Please stop, my brain hurts.
If you buy a bigger bed, you're left with more bedroom, but less bedroom. Alright.
Dude, the blanks of your eyes get removed from your memory. Ryan, we've done this 5 times already. How long do you want to keep making everyone around you go crazy? What would happen if Pinocchio said, "My nose will grow now"? So I guess the answer is never. Actors pretend to work. Ryan, do you know what is happening in the other room right now? For some reason, everyone you've ever spoken to has decided to gather in my room to question life with Jimmy.
What is life?
People who need glasses just got bad graphics. Ryan, can you...
Hey, where's the chips? Where's the snacks?
I'll be right back. Just because they're gathering senselessly in the other room doesn't mean I'm not a good host. This is far from over.
Bro, even though Uber drivers drive around in a car all day, they still gotta walk to work. I cannot believe, even on Valentine's Day, I'm stuck at home with you. Dude, is it called sand because it's between the sea and the land?
Alright, Jared, I'm sick of this guy. Let's drown him out with AmpMe.
Guys, I've been using this app called AmpMe that lets you boost the volume of your music by syncing multiple devices. Download for free with the link in my bio. If you don't pay taxes, you get sent to a place where you don't have to pay taxes.
Hey, Jessica! Yeah, it's Ryan. Do you by any chance have a Valentine yet? What? Does my brother still live with me? Well, yeah, but I mean, that shouldn't... Hello?
Pinocchio's nose is technically an unlimited source of wood supply.
Mom, can I join you and Dad at the restaurant?
Well, third wheeling you two is not as bad as me being a supporting wheel for this idiot.
Any stairway is a stairway to heaven if you're clumsy enough.
Hospitals are the only places that have emergency entrances and exits. I can't lie and say I didn't enjoy the time you were gone, but at the same time, where have you been? Wearing contacts instead of glasses is switching to full screen mode. Just ignores my entire question and keeps going, okay. Jellyfish and cucumbers are 95% water. There's a 5% difference between a cucumber and a jellyfish. I'm sorry, the what, the huh, what? Is the Kool-Aid Man the pitcher? Or the juice inside the pitcher? No, stop ruining my childhood, Marvin! The reason why locksmiths are so expensive is because it has to be more profitable than burglary. Prescription glasses must be of the most expensive yet least stolen items. And you're back, great. You think anyone has ever said I can't move my arms in sign language? Why do I even bother anymore? If you mouth the word colorful, it'll look like you're saying I love you. Oh, that's just not... No. If you rip a hole in a net, there are actually fewer holes in it than before. I just want to sleep. You can only buy used mirrors. Shut up. Two people could be born at the exact same time, but because of time zones, have different birthdays. Marriage is marketed as the beginning of a woman's life, but the end of a man's. Your eyes never stop seeing. They just get covered. Why, Marvin? Why? Why are you back? Why are you here? Trees live underground and use the above part as a snorkel. Marvin, I promise you. Oh my. Scissors are knives with extra steps. What made you like this? Like, why? You're probably still it from a game of tag you played years ago. Doubtful. No one could ever tag me. A gasp is just a backwards sigh.
Bro, if a fly loses its wings, is it now called a walk?
Doc, you gotta help me. He's got my entire family going crazy.
Would Lightning McQueen get car insurance or life insurance?
Yeah, I'd like to book my brother in for a mental rehab.
Dude, if you sweat in a sweater, does that make you the sweater?
Oh, how long? What do the bylaws say? Do you have to give him back?
What if every country has ninjas, but we only know about Japan's ninjas because they're so bad at being ninjas?
Yeah, he's calling himself woke. Pretty sure you guys have a room for people like that, right?
How come your lips don't touch when you say touch, but they do when you say separate?
Alright, Doc. See you soon. Ryan? Doctor will be coming by tomorrow, because you know how you've been saying you've been having a sore throat. Just to check up on you, nothing serious. And you might be gone for a while, so I'll just pack a bag for you.
Guy, why is it called taking a dump when you're leaving it?
Ryan, when I kicked you out, it did not mean you could start living on my roof!
Kind of funny how being down for something and up for something mean the same thing.
Well, can you at least fix my satellite while you're up there? I'm not getting any HBO.
If you're in the living room and you pass away, did you die or you just knocked out?
Well, you're not in my living room right now, so what is that about to make you?
Why is the pizza box a square if the pizza is a circle and the slice is a triangle?
You have probably passed someone you're gonna meet in the future. It's gotten to the point where I expect you to burst in now. Someone is going to bed right now not knowing if they will wake up again. We don't have time to talk about all the reasons that's terrifying. Every time you blink, someone dies. Marvin, what is wrong with you? Something is always touching you. Okay, now I can feel everything on my skin. I don't like the voice in your head has grown up with you, and at one point it was a child. I promise you, you're too dangerous to be kept alive. ABC and Twinkle Twinkle have the same rhythm. No, stop! The sinking of the Titanic must have been a miracle for the lobsters in the kitchen. How messed up are you, bro? Like, seriously. I wonder if the reason dogs always follow us to the toilet is because we follow them when they go, and they think that's just how it works. You disgust me. You disgust me. If Goldilocks tried 3 beds, that means that Mama and Papa slept separately, meaning that Baby Bear's the only thing keeping the family together. It's a children's story. You don't have to ruin it. Your dog doesn't know you can make mistakes, so when you trip over him in the dark at night, he thinks you got up just to kick him in the head. You really do ruin everything. You ruin everything.
Bro, if you try to fail but end up succeeding, which did you actually do?
Bruh, I'm in the shower! Get out of here!
Dude, why does food get cold but drinks get hot? Why are they called apartments if they're all stuck together? Are robots that fix other robots engineers or doctors?
What if I pull that chair out from under you? Are you gonna have any more thoughts then?
Are leaves called leaves because they leave the tree?
I'm never gonna get rid of you, am I?
Crispy is just crunchy but thin. Marvin, that makes no— wait a minute. The first person to ever die has the longest record of not moving. Where? Where do you get these? We cook ourselves in the sun to look tasty to other people. Ew. Ugh. It's impossible to say stop telling people what to do without being a hypocrite. This is why I hate you. This is why I hate you. Padding your pockets is like checking your inventory. No, absolutely not. Nothing makes you sweat like realizing you forgot to put on deodorant. Okay, now that's kind of facts. That's facts. Being healthy is just the slowest possible way of dying. I can't stand who you are. You're so annoying. Dying of old age is like dying of not dying. Why? Why? Don't text and drive signs on the highway are probably not seen by their target demographic. Get out. I can't do this anymore. Get out.
Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already.
Suspending someone for too many absent days is punishing them for staying home with more home time. I am not ready nor in the mood for this today, Marvin. Get out. Gravity is always trying to pull your pants down. Why are you like this? Like, seriously. You can often tell when a dream ends, but never when it starts. There's legitimately something wrong with you. It's almost impossible to sneeze with your eyes open. Why? Why? If you were the oldest person alive, everyone alive when you were born would be dead. Why is it so obvious yet so sad at the same time? I wonder if normal dogs ever look at police dogs and think, oh no, it's a cop. I'm convinced nobody can get on your level of thinking. I'm done. No one can be the least interesting person in the world because that would make them interesting. I hate you. Being a teenager, you suffer from both the consequences of you're just a kid and you're a grown adult. Facts, though. Facts. Today you forgot something that you will never remember again. No! No! When an online dating app does its job correctly, it loses 2 members. Where do you get these? How in the world? You spent countless hours of your life just rubbing a piece of glass. Then all the old parents show up. Back in my day, we didn't— Being a baby must be traumatizing at times. Imagine going to sleep at your house and waking up at Target. I always wondered how I went from home to Walmart. When I was about 5, I thought I could teleport when I slept, but nope. You can't predict your next thought. That's probably because I have no brain power left to think, Marvin. When you hate haters, doesn't that make you a hater? Yep, and the lesson today is don't hate anybody, kids. Except for Marvin, because Marvin's an idiot. You might have done something today that changed your entire future. Oh, splendid Apple Jacks. Now I'm even more paranoid. What if when you can't sleep at night, it's because you're awake in somebody else's dream? I felt something pop. I felt something pop in the back of my brain. When we catch fish, do they think they're being abducted by aliens? I have no idea. Why don't you ask that vegan teacher? Eating fish is wrong. Red Lobster. The only thing that bottled water companies actually produce is plastic. I've been lied to! There are millions of people of all ages that have the same number of days left to live as you do.
Yo bro, why do noses run but feet smell? Where did you come from? If we can't see air, can fish see water? I don't know who you are, but please leave my head. Faded AF backwards is faded AF. Why would you take the time to even know that? If a toy died in Toy Story, the kid would never know and they'd be playing with the dead corpse. Okay, you need help. You need help. When walking, our skeleton is constantly stepping on our skin.
Bro, popcorn is explosions frozen in time that you can eat.
Alright, this is your room, sir. Alright, thank you so much, buddy. You've got to be kidding me.
Cold toilet seats are physically uncomfortable. Warm toilet seats are mentally uncomfortable.
Please tell me you've taken me to the wrong room.
Dude, have you ever noticed that water is simply a drink where the temperature determines the taste?
Why are you here?
I'm sorry and I apologize have the exact same meaning. Except when you're at a funeral.
Wow, you really freaked him out.
2 wrongs don't make a right, but 3 lefts do.
How did you find me? Mom.
Dude, when you ask for someone's name, You're just asking what kind of noise you should make to get their attention.
So she dumped your sorry butt on me.
Why does natural spring water that has been flowing for hundreds of years have an expiration date?
Being born a billionaire is like starting a game already completed with everything unlocked. Again? Really? Imagine how much scarier the ocean would be if we could fall through it like we fall through the air. No! I wonder if I've ever had the same dollar twice. Don't ask me where he gets these from. I would tell you if I knew. Sleeping is like a real-life skip button. Oh, really? Well, I wouldn't know about sleeping because I can't, because of you. You will never know what memories you lost. Why? Why? Can you stop? When someone asks you which way to the beach, you can literally point in any direction and be correct. See that right there? That is why I hate you. Night is just one big shadow. No. Birthdays are basically celebrations to let you know you're closer to your last day alive. I was enjoying the time I had off from you, but nope, you had to come back. You drink your saliva all the time, but as soon as it leaves your mouth, it's disgusting to think about drinking it. Oh, no matter how big a number is, it's closer to 0 than infinity. So what, you're some kind of math genius now? At age 30 or 31, you've spent an entire month just living birthdays. What about February? Beat you to it. Clapping is just hitting yourself because you like something. I am done. I am actually done. Get out. Right.
Bro, there are sidewalks in the car movies, but they are all cars, so why would they be used? Oh, not you again. We eat pizza from the inside out. You know what? I'm gonna name you Jeff because you are annoying. Deaf people probably don't understand why farts are funny. I mean, yeah, sure, yeah, you're right. If you live to be 70 years old, you will spend 10 years of your life on the day Monday. Why? Why? Sometime in the future, someone will say your name for the last time. Okay, Jeff, you have had your fun, now get out. Okay, but one more thing before I go. I said leave! Congrats on hitting 100,000 subscribers, man. You know, as much as I hate you, Jeff, thank you. I appreciate it.
I wonder how many alarm clocks go off at the same time every morning. I just want it to stop. It just needs to end. We get more starlight during the day than we do at night. Marvin, stop! Just stop! Your future self is spying on you through memories. Why are you like this? Like, just why? Teachers spend years in school to get a certificate saying they can go back to school. Y'all see why I hate him? Y'all see why I hate him? Now we can add color to old photos. In the future, we'll be removing filters. Marvin, I just don't use filters, period, because there's no filter that can make me look cute. That's why I'm single. There will always be a number that is yet to be counted. FBI, if you're watching this, please take him away. Just take him, please.
Yo, Kazi, unless you are completely illiterate, you can't look at a word without saying it in your head. Why, Jeff? Why? Millionaires get paid millions of dollars to act poorly in movies. Well, that sums up the acting industry for you. When you clean something, you're just making room for the dust that'll come tomorrow. I am never going to escape this. I am never going to escape this. Your lap only exists when you sit down. Your fist only exists when you close your hand. Is there anything you don't know, Jeff? Is there anything you don't know? Well, I know one thing. The person that's watching this right now is not subscribed to your YouTube channel. Oh, really? Well, I think you should subscribe. And also turn on that notification bell. Alright, later, loser. Are you little?
Dude, if I weigh 99 pounds and eat a pound of nachos, am I 1% nacho?
What?
If you drop soap on the floor, is the floor clean or is the soap dirty?
Dude, what are you talking about?
Bruh. Which orange came first? The color or the fruit?
Huh? Oh wait, you got a point there.
If two vegans are arguing, is it still considered beef?
Was there something in that apple juice you drank?
If you were born deaf, what language would you think in? If you get out of the shower clean, how does your towel get dirty? If Apple made a car, would it still have windows?
Alright, I'm going to bed before I get a contact high from listening to you.
Surgery is hurting someone to make them heal faster. Why? Why? All moms are bodybuilders. You are a disgrace. I cannot stand you. The voice in your head never needs to take a breath. How? How do you come up with this? Like, how? You can always see your nose, but your brain ignores it. What? No. Nothing is on fire. Fire is on things. I can't, I need something to throw at you. All mirrors are used. My brain is just having a massive meltdown. I don't even know. It's impossible to stand on stairs backwards. That's it. You gotta get out. I'm gonna hurt you if you don't leave this room in the next 5 seconds.
You need to pretend to fall asleep to fall asleep. Oh, Jeff, please get out me room. I can't be bothered with you today, like. Nothing is on fire. Fire is on things. I am just completely having a brain fart right now. Please stop. It is impossible to touch the palm of your hand to your shoulder. Oh, Jeff, please stop. You can't think of any brand new colour no matter how hard you try because all the ones that you know already exist. Okay, now I'm not going to sleep tonight. Thanks, Jeff. Thanks a lot.
At any given point, your future self is thinking about you. I don't know if my future self is going to be able to think, Marvin, because my present self has to deal with you. The light bulb was such a good idea, it became the representation of good ideas. Shout out to the fam, Thomas Edison. Bicyclist riding with no hands is basically a unicyclist with a training wheel. Marvin, you make no. Roughly 0.0000000000133% of total population die every time you snap. So technically you're telling me I am Thanos. I am inevitable. Trees are just the slow-mo explosions of seeds. Every week! People who stop you in public to try to sell you something are real-life pop-up ads. Please, God, I just want to sleep. Checking your phone repeatedly when you have no friends is like opening the fridge expecting new food. That one kind of hurt me. That kind of hurted me, though. Cringing at your past self is basically proof of yourself having had a character development. I cannot stand you. You are just unbelievable. The Guinness Book of World Records probably holds the record for the most records recorded. That one just gave me a migraine. Phone cases are phone armor. Yeah, if that's the case, my phone's armor is trashed. Using shirts you once wore outside as pajamas is the closed version of retirement. I have no words anymore. I really don't. We eat chickens before they're alive and after they're dead. I'm gonna make that a shirt and send it to that vegan teacher. Your life while in school is a platform game. Once you're finished, it turns into an open world game. Will it ever end? A goldfish's job is to introduce children to death. Why? McDonald's Happy Meals were the original loot boxes. There is something definitely wrong with you. You have issues. On video games, the final boss sees you as a serial killer. I promise you, every time I think I'm getting my brain cells back, you just go and destroy them once again. Stomping is uppercase walking and dancing is cursive walking. Who are you? How do you come up with this? Like how? A bottomless pit is the safest pit to fall into. See, that right there, that's what we're not about to do. Your skull doesn't have a facial expression. Your flesh just moves around it. Oh great, look who's back. People who step up 2 steps at the same time are both active and lazy. Why? Why are you like this? Why? You can play the game of chess and checkers on the same board, which makes the chessboard the first ever gaming platform. No! You could throw a rock into a lake and be the last person to touch that rock till the end of time. Someone come get him, please! Boneless wings is just a way to make adults feel better about ordering chicken nuggets. Sick, unbelievable human. Why? The tallest person in the world has experienced being the exact height of every other person in the world at some point. What? It's 2020 and I've still never seen toasters with a countdown. No. Your eyelids slide so smoothly against your eye. Get out, now! Right.
Dude, why are deliveries on a ship called cargo, but in a car, it's called a shipment?
Ryan, can I not just get 1 second to eat a frickin' sandwich?
If one teacher can't teach all subjects, why is one child expected to study all subjects? Are oranges named oranges because oranges are orange? Or is orange named orange because oranges are orange?
Did you seriously just say orange 8 times in one sentence and it actually makes sense?
Bro, what happens to the car if you press the brake and the accelerator at the same time? Does it take a screenshot? Dude, the youngest picture of you is also the oldest picture of you.
You know what would be perfect for you, Ryan? A Snickers. Because, well, you know why.
If we have watermelon, shouldn't we also have fire melon, earth melon, and air melon? The Ella melons.
Really?
How did cats acquire such a fond taste for fish if they're afraid of the water? Go. You got to go. I'm not ready for this today. I've never met a baby named Bob. It's just like they come into existence at age 40. I hate you. I hate you so much. The more talented the actor, the less we'll know what they're truly like. You see what I have to live with on a this is on a daily. Technically, all national anthems are country music. Dad joke of the year right there. When you pay for coffee at work, you're essentially making less money to be more productive. I have no words for you. Just leave. Just leave. If we mounted cameras on garbage trucks, Google Maps Street View could be updated daily. What's the point in you? What is the point? Escalators can't break. They can only become stairs. I need something to throw at you. We're lucky blinking doesn't make a noise. Why?
Memberships are now available on my channel. Click the join button next to the subscribe button and become an elite member. You won't want to miss out.
When you bite down on something, you're actually biting up because you can't move your top jaw. I really can't go anywhere without you following me, can I? Technically, every mirror you've ever bought is in used condition. Marvin, you're a psycho. You're legit crazy. I don't even know. Animals that eat grass, their food is also their bed. I'm sorry. No. I wonder how many times I've walked past a person that actually found me attractive. Oh, that's easy. I already know. 0. Most humble person in the world can never acknowledge how humble they are. That one's actually kind of crazy. Not gonna. Letter X has more uses in math than in the English language. Why? When someone in your neighborhood is having a barbecue, it must be similar to when sharks smell blood in the water. I'm out of here. I'm leaving. I don't care anymore.
Prisons and schools have a lot in common. They're only allowed to go out at certain times. They have designated meals and break times. Students are held there against their will. And students get disciplined for not following rules. Oh great, you're back! If everyone on Earth blinked simultaneously, nobody would ever know. It's just not what I wanted to hear today. It's just really not. Dreams are really the you had to be there story. Just leave. Like, no one wants you here, Jeff. Someone one day just went chocolate and vanilla are default ice cream flavors and we just all went along with it. I mean, he's technically right. If you think about it, just kidding is the undo button of conversations. Alright, I'm leaving. Get out. Bye.
You never actually clean up a mess, you just move it somewhere else. Oh, rejoice, you've returned. Your hands are really just your brain's personal servants to interact with what it perceives to be real. I don't think I have the brain cells left to comprehend what you just said. As kids, we love heroes. As adults, we understand villains. Or you simp for them, like this generation loves doing. A calendar is a non-perishable, non-food item that has an expiration date. I have to know what you do to think of this stuff. Horrible and horrific mean the same thing, but terrible and terrific are opposites. No, that's not what we're about to do. Because of shoes, a lot of places on Earth have still never been touched by humans. See, Marvin, you can't tell stuff like that to this generation because now someone's gonna go out and just touch the sidewalk. Okay, bye. When computers get hot, they freeze. Splendid, I was just hoping you'd show up today. When a UFO is identified as a UFO, it is no longer a UFO. How do you know what? I don't even care anymore. What if phobias are made from how you died in an alternate dimension? How? Today, earphones have replaced hats. You take them off when you meet someone you have respect for. People always ask me, well, how does he think of this stuff? Trust me, if I knew, I'd tell you. If a man with ginger hair works at a bakery, does that make him a gingerbread man? I officially hate everything about you. Why? Two people can never go to each other's funerals. Thank you, Captain Obvious. Now get out, I have a migraine.
Dude, if you took care of chickens, wouldn't that make you a chicken tender? Bro, why does your nose run, but your feet smell?
Yes, Doc, please don't hang up. I know I've called you a lot. He's making me go insane!
Did you know if you take the value of pi and hold it up to a mirror, it actually spells pie?
Oh, no, I live alone with him. I gotta take care of him. That's the beauty of it. My mom and dad just up and vanished 2 months ago. I didn't even know where they went!
Water is just a portal to a universe where we can fly but can't breathe. If snails are so slow, why do we never see them coming? It's like boom, there's a snail.
I don't care. Just call the Coast Guard. Just get him out of here!
Mosquitoes use blood to make their eggs. That means you're 1/3 their father.
Be gone! Be gone! Be gone!
Every single odd number has an E in it. I just don't want it today, Jeff. I just don't. Please stop. Gummy worms have more bones in them than actual worms. Ugh. I'm never eating gummy worms ever again. Ugh, no. A person who says they'll be there in 3 minutes is probably faster than the person who says that they'll be there in 1 minute. I mean, yeah, I guess you're right, Jeff, but no one cares. Literally no one cares. Can you please leave? Oh, come on, you know you love me. Jeff, my life would be 10 times better without you, trust me. People who wear glasses pay to live in HD.
As you age, you go to less birthday parties and more funerals. Yup, right on cue. You aren't paid by how hard you work, you're paid by how hard you are to replace. Marvin, wait a second. Camping is just being homeless for fun. No, stop. Toothpaste is just soap for your teeth. Tell me why you speak the obvious half the time, yet my mind is still blown by them. Sand is just beach dandruff. How? Just how? Thanks to the internet, you no longer have to meet your heroes to be disappointed. You called out about half the celebrities right there. You are an extra in the background of someone else's life. I don't even know how to react anymore. What am I supposed to say? If you're rich enough, parking tickets are just how much it costs to park there. Oh, great, forgot you show up every day. Police should wear red and blue light-up shoes to signal a chase on foot. Absolutely not. Why? Why is it when we picture someone who still lives with their parents at age 20 or 30, we think of a man? Well, that says a lot about society, doesn't it? Due to coin flips, George Washington still makes decisions to this day. No. All children deserve parents, but not all parents deserve children. I mean that's facts. That's facts. Paper cut is a tree's last revenge. Oh, really? I hate you so much. Holding your breath to get rid of hiccups is like turning your lungs off and on again. People ask what you do for a living so they can calculate the amount of respect they will give you. Okay, that's it. I can't take it. Get out. Most pets die not knowing their owner's names. No! Gyms are a place where the customer works harder than the employee. How? How do you even come up with this stuff? Like, just how? We trust banks with our money, but they don't even trust us with their $2 pens. Truly says a lot about society if you think about it. Nursing homes are kind of like pre-cemeteries. Stop. If you play music loud enough, you won't hear any noise complaints. Haha, you're so funny, get out. Right. Every time you stand up, you're on your way to take a seat. Oh, great joy, you've returned. The better the weekend, the harder the Monday. Okay, but like Mondays are just awful in general, Marvin. Why aren't shorts half the price of pants? Money, Marvin, that's all people care about nowadays. Your past self is both old you and young you. I got a migraine just trying to comprehend that. Somewhere on Earth, your exact place of death is just waiting for you to show up. Don't mind me, y'all, I'm just eternally terrified now. Home is where you trust the toilet seat. I don't know what house you're living in, bud, but I still don't trust my toilet seat. Chalkboards are dark mode whiteboards. No, just no, absolutely not. If you say you're smart, people automatically think you're not smart. Is that why you never call yourself smart even though you really are an idiot? I'm not dumb. Money is only useful when you get rid of it. Please just make it stop. TV characters either wear the same outfit every day or never repeat an outfit. When will it end? Please just make it end. Bubbles are rain and negative. How? Just how? You know, I don't even care anymore. Your teeth are warm. No. Falling asleep in the car while someone else is driving is the ultimate expression of trust. Oh, I could name a whole list of people I wouldn't fall asleep in the car with when they're driving. There's probably been a person that traveled to Australia instead of Austria. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'd never go to Australia. There ain't no way. Same. Chicken is only a breakfast food when it hasn't been born yet. Please, spare me! Drinking almost any beverage out of a coffee mug feels fine, but drinking coffee out of a regular glass feels really weird. I don't drink coffee, but if I did, that would be weird. Animals like lions have no idea that whales or squids exist. I just want it to stop, that's all! One day there will be a final season of the news. I give up. I really don't. I don't know what to say anymore. We have iPad Air, Kindle Fire, and Google Earth. All we need now is Microsoft Water. Haha, you're so funny. Since school buses are yellow, if you painted the back pink, it would look like a giant pencil was taking you to school. Don't give them any ideas, please. Just don't. You are as much of a boss to video game bosses as they are to you. Never fails. Every time I think, oh, maybe I will get sleep tonight, you come busting in the door. The saddest thing is when a person who gave you amazing memories becomes a memory. Oh, thank you, Marvin, because I wasn't sad enough as it is. If we forget something that happens when we're alone, that event is wiped from history forever. Someone come help me. I really don't know what to do with him anymore. If chihuahuas were large dogs, they'd probably kill a ton of people. Why do people even buy those demons? Like, literally all they do is go, yak, 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 and bite you. Like, that's it. When a colleague you don't like goes on vacation, it's like a vacation for you too. Haha, you don't say. Go on vacation. Forever. Like, just go. Go somewhere. You know you love me. You are probably in the background of a framed photo in some random house. Ugh, that's kind of creepy. I don't want to be in no old lady's house. The heaviest person on earth has probably experienced everyone's weight. I'm stuck at 105, yeah. We often think that natural things are healthy when 90% of things in nature tries to kill us. I don't even know what to say anymore. Why bother at this point? Singing is yelling in cursive. Please just stop. Turning 2 is the only time in your life when your age doubles. I am good. There's a chance that everyone sees different colors, and there's no way of finding out. Oh great, jingle happy unicorns, you've returned. One day you'll buy a food item that has a longer expiration date than your own. Oh great, yeah, another thing to make me paranoid. Bread goes into the toaster sliced, but comes out as a piece. You know what? There's places in your house that you've never touched. Pardon me while I just touch everything. In reality, violence caused video game. Yep, try explaining that to parents. Calm down is the least successful command in English language. Anything to do with that is unsuccessful, bro. They aren't even trying can be used as an insult and a compliment. Marvin, you have to get out. I can't do this anymore. Right. Where could be someone in the world with complete immunity to cancer, whose genes could be used to make a cure, but we would never know. Why? Just why are you like this? The artist that designs the dollar bill gets paid in his own artwork. I hope both sides of your pillow are warm. Every time you meet a new person, you hear a sound that you've never heard before. Toy Story toys could actually kill multiple people and get away with it if they were evil. Every time! What is wrong with you? Why must you insist on ruining my childhood? Google Maps is actually a real-life mini-map. I despise you. I despise you. When you wear an invisibility cloak inside out, does it make everyone else invisible but you? I can't. I'm gonna have a migraine the size of an asteroid. Get out. Every sea in Pacific Ocean is pronounced differently. Why must you insist on making me question my whole life? Parenting is like redoing your childhood but in spectator mode. I don't even know why I'm here anymore. I'm just here. At some point, an earthquake has caused someone to lose a game of Jenga. Marvin, no, it's not even worth it. The first guy to give his dog chocolate must have been so devastated. No, I don't even want to think about that. Get out. Saying Google multiple times is actually pretty hard. No, it ain't. Shut up. Google, 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 Google. Bad handwriting is just mumbling on paper. Google, 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 Google. Everyone wants you to work hard, but nobody wants to hear about how hard you work. Google, 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 Google. I'm not even going to ask at this point. It's perfectly possible that you crossed paths with a murderer who looked at you and thought, nah, not them. Oh, great. That really restored my faith in humanity. Most board games have one winner and multiple losers, but Jenga has one loser and multiple winners. And then the technical people. But what if you only play with two people? We take for granted that most snakes and spiders are solitary animals. Imagine them traveling in packs. It'd be over. I would move to the moon. There's no way. Mark of good writing is you getting angry at the characters for the decisions they make, not the writers for having them make those decisions. You amaze me. You amaze me. Trying to carry everything in one trip is working hard to be lazy. I'm telling you, all the boys can relate to that one. We don't take 2 trips, boys. Labeling something military grade makes it seem so high quality, unless it's food. Alright, that's it. I've had enough of you. Get out. Right, I was waiting for you to say that. Cartoons inside cartoons are actually live-action series in their universes. If I could just have one clue as to where you get this from, Blind people have probably never known what it's like to be scared of the dark. Why? Humans invented machines to skip some effort, and now we go to the gym to make up for the skipped effort. No! Once you know how to read, you can't stop reading. I hate you! Literally! The show Are You Smarter Than a 5th Grader unintentionally showed how many adults didn't need to utilize what they were taught in school. I think my brain is fried at this point, honestly. If a musician always sounds great when practicing, they are practicing the wrong things. Go. You got to go. Get out. If you wear a wool sweater under a sheepskin jacket, you're basically wearing an inside-out sheep. Look, what? Everyone's going crazy over these companies turning vegetables into hamburgers like it's something new when cows have been doing it for years. There is something genuinely wrong with you. I'm serious. You use money doesn't grow on trees to imply that if it did grow on trees, we wouldn't have a shortage of wealth. Yet food grows on trees and we still have world hunger. Huh? Hand sanitizer leaves 1% of bacteria left so it can reproduce and they won't go bankrupt. I despise you. I really do. When you write on paper, you make it slightly heavier. No! Just no! $20 is one adult dollar. Stop! Stop! I can't take anymore! The baby in the sun from Teletubbies is 25 to 26 years old now. Why? Why? We pay rappers to brag about the money we give them. Yep, and that is one of the many reasons I don't listen to rap music. We fully expect thousands of people to die every day, but are shocked when it's someone we know. That kind of hit hard, not gonna lie. How fast you go up the stairs is a good indication of what mood you're in. Why is that like high-key facts, though? Adults made the don't talk back to me rule because kids were too good at roasting them. Thank you. That is pure facts. Facts on facts. Buying Beats headphones is like buying a car that looks like a Ferrari but performs like a Focus. My gosh, Marvin, what do you got against Beats headphones? That was so much shade. Caramel is like if Honey had a hotter sister. I'm sorry, pardon me, what? You and your best friend won't be at each other's funeral. Oh, no, get out. I can't. No, I'm not thinking about that. Trees are just the slow-mo explosions of seeds. Every week! Every week! People who stop you in public to try to sell you something are real-life pop-up ads. Please, God, I just want to sleep. Checking your phone repeatedly when you have no friends is like opening the fridge expecting new food. That one kind of hurt me. That kind of hurted me, though. Cringing at your past self is basically proof of yourself having had a character development. I cannot stand you. You are just unbelievable. The Guinness Book of World Records probably holds the record for the most records recorded. That one just gave me a migraine. Phone cases are phone armor. Yeah, if that's the case, my phone's armor is trashed. Using shirts you once wore outside as pajamas is the closed version of retirement. I have no words anymore. I really don't. We eat chickens before they're alive and after they're dead. I'm gonna make that a shirt and send it to that vegan teacher. Right. attics are upside down basements. I was enjoying the short period of time I didn't have to listen to you. There is another version of you in everybody else's mind. I would hate to know what people think of me as a person. The higher you go in a building, the cleaner the stairs get. No, just no. I don't think I've ever seen a fireman get a cat out of a tree. Marvin, April 1st is the perfect day for companies to market risky ideas. Marvin, April 1st is the best day to do anything risky. Banjos sound like a guitar with a southern accent. Excuse me, what? Pardon? Kids are like farts. You're proud of your own but disgusted by others. I hate you so much. I can't. If you buy a half sandwich, you're sharing a full sandwich with a stranger. No, absolutely not. Amazon's most shipped item is a cardboard box. Marvin, guess what time it is? It's leaving time, get out. When banana bread gets moldy, you wasted the bananas twice. Please, Lord, give me the strength today. Thanks to Bugs Bunny, we associate rabbits with carrots, but the vast majority of them have probably never even encountered one. I have to know where you get these. Like, are you just sitting somewhere and then all of a sudden, oh, wow. Right now, you're making stories for your future kids. Oh, I'll tell my kids all about you, don't worry. You could have walked past a missing person. I promise you, you're insane. Your tongue never sits comfortably in your mouth. I hate listening to you because every time you speak, I just get more and more uncomfortable. Every broken clock is telling you when it passed away. Okay, that's it. You gotta get out. I can't take any more. We eat salt because someone in history decided to lick a rock and found it tasty. I just want to know what it's like just to wake up and not have to worry about this stuff. You can't jump without falling, but you can fall without jumping. Why? Dying of old age is dying of not dying. Wait, hold up, wait a minute. I wonder how many places I've already visited for the last time. Can't wait for the last time my brain explodes and I could just think normally again. Have you ever wondered whose random person's favorite seat you took on the bus? No, I actually haven't, Marvin, because I think normally. If you become a surgeon, you're legally allowed to stab people. Go. This is where you leave. Nope. Chinese tourists buy souvenirs made in their own country. Oh, great. Now you're barging in my room every day. Famous movie quotes are credited to the actor that said them, not the actual writer. Stop. No. Smelling is just breathing normally and thinking about it more. What type of brain cells do you have to analyze that and think, oh, that's interesting? You will never be as lazy as the person who named the fireplace. Hairspray, hairbrush, toothbrush, toilet paper. I can name a few things that were pretty lazy. When you're younger, you try to impress people by how expensive your item is, and as you get older, you try to impress them by how cheap you got it for. What came to mind when you said that was Grandpa showing me his tools. Oh, I got this for $40. I love Grandpa. All waiting rooms should have complimentary phone chargers. Yes! Marvin, you're a genius. I know, right? Taxi cabs have the most useless profession in the movie Cars. It will truly never end for me, will it? I'll never be able to sleep. All the hair that you can see was once underneath the skin of that person. Technically, axes are chopsticks. How? Just how? If the internet randomly switched off worldwide, it would probably take us a while to realize it wasn't just us. The FBI would have a field day with you. What in the world? Fall and winter are partners in crime. Fall kills plants and winter hides them. Who are you, dude? Like, what in the world? You've never even considered that it snows at sea, but it does. So what, you're the weatherman? Holy cow. Oh, that's my cue to leave. Most men will receive their first bunch of flowers at their funeral. Why? Star Wars is so popular that the way a character breathes is instantly recognizable. Thought we agreed to not talk about Star Wars anymore because I'm sick of nerds attacking me. Villains would win a lot more often if they just set the bomb timer for 1 second shorter. And also not going over their evil plan for like 30 minutes, that as well. If there's no sound in space, then a fart on Earth is louder than a supernova, a star exploding. Who are you? If you curse in Morse code, it can't be censored because it's already a bunch of beeps. Okay, first, lesson number 1, kids don't curse. Second, get out! If there was an award for the most skeptic person might not accept the award. Well, welcome back. Great to see you too. I just thought of something. I don't want to know. The reason women clothing has fake pockets is so they can market purses and bags better and make more profit. How are you like this? You're the biggest idiot, yet you're a genius. Bologna is a hot dog pancake. No! Stop! People who are bad at spelling probably have more secure passwords. Our bodies just carry our head from room to room until they can't no more. I despise you. I hate you. Headaches make you realize how much you take not having one for granted. Joke's on you, I always have a headache, thanks to you. Yeah, I know. There was a day your parents picked you up and put you down for the last time, without knowing it would be the last time. 2 days in a row, really? You couldn't wait another day? Every time you clean something, you just make something else dirty. I promise you, you're so annoying. As a child, the concept of having a favorite color seemed way more important than it turned out to be. I wrote that down in a book called Things I Found Out Growing Up That Disappointed Me. Nothing says top of the food chain like Squid Ink calamari pasta. You're eating an animal and then seasoning it with its own defense system. I have so many questions, but in reality, humanity is just the worst. The world isn't getting dumber, it's just easier for dumb people to get their thoughts heard. That is facts, and that is why half of this generation doesn't need the internet. Yeah. You ever wondered how many times you drank the same water? Oh, please, not today. There's probably times on the clock you've never seen. It's truly amazing that you're still going. It really is. There's places in your house that you've never touched. Why do I suddenly just have an urge to touch everything in my house? Your house could be sitting on something worth millions underground, but you'll probably never know. Oh, great, Marvin. Now we're just gonna have a whole bunch of people digging massive holes in their backyard. An inflatable pool is just a portable puddle. Some of the stuff you say is just truly remarkable. It really is. Younger generations get judged for being on their phones by a generation that bought pet rocks. Oh, now you got them started. Back in my day, people never actually get full of eating Cheez-Its. They just get tired of eating them. I despise you as a person. If dogs could use phones, they'd file missing person reports all day long. We truly don't deserve dogs, honestly. Mickey Mouse is a lot scarier when you realize he has giant claws under his gloves. Scooby-Doo is a show that teaches kids that the villains in our lives are not strangers, but rather people we know and trust. No! Someone somewhere is watering a plastic plant they think is real. Marvin, who in the world would do that? Why is ketchup refrigerated at home, but not at restaurants? After all these parts, you'd think he'd realize by now. I don't know. Every year, thousands of pets die because no one checks on them after their owner dies. Marvin, why have you been so dark lately? What are you, Batman? You can remove any letter from the word seat and still end up with a real word. What do you do in your spare time that you realize that? How? Your hand size determines the size of your sign language font. You did not just say that. Home is where the tap water doesn't taste like anything. Everyone has an off button if you punch them hard enough. You're currently living in the memory of your future self. One of these days, you're just going to come in here to ask me how I'm doing, and I'm going to be so happy. The amount of people older than you never goes up. I mean, obviously, wait a minute. At some point in our life, we stop playing with our shadow and never think about it again. Wait a second. If FedEx and UPS were to merge, would they be known as Fed Up? Yep, we're still doing dad jokes, alright. The goal of acting is to act like you're not acting. Pretty sure that's why it's called acting, Marvin. Wile E. Coyote must have had money somewhere to get all that science stuff, so why didn't he just buy dinner? I'm sorry, my childhood memories are kicking in. Shut up, stop. I wonder how many words I've never said in years, and how many I've forgotten I've said and will never say again. What? Who are you? It's really good and convenient that Batman doesn't have any moles, birthmarks, or battle scars under his nose. Marvin, but like, get out! This has been mind-blowing time. Ba-la-la-la. Leaving your house 1 minute earlier or 1 minute later could drastically change your future. Will it ever end? Will I ever get to sleep? Many people's lives are simply one long trip between two hospitals. I'm convinced you're insane. There's no way. You're insane. Your digestive system both starts and ends with cheeks. Oh, why? Whenever you have a good dream, reality becomes the nightmare. I relate to that one. Moonlight is 100% solar powered. Who are you? Like, actually, since yawning is contagious, someone might have started an endless yawning chain and has no idea. No! Drivers who are in a hurry to beat traffic usually cause the accidents that create the traffic they were trying to avoid. I hate you so much. The first mom to have twins must have been so confused. And you're back. Yep, of course. Does poison get more poisonous after it expires? You know Google exists, right? Google's there. Everything in life is constantly trying to kill you. Wait, what? Huh? Both ends of a dog are the smelly end. And we're back with dad jokes again. Don't ever say. If the ocean was crystal clear, people with a fear of heights would never board a ship. Okay, now that's terrifying. That's actually petrifying. Dogs go their whole lives without picking their noses. Stop. Why is there a D in fridge, but not in refrigerator? Wait a sec. Wait a minute. Wait, actually. If teeth were ticklish, it'd be almost impossible to brush them. Ugh, no, that's just kind of creepy to think about. When you pay for something with cash, at some point in your life, you could have come in contact with that same cash again, but you had no idea. Whoa. Pirates are just water gangsters. Sorry, what? If you think about it, Batman technically lives in his parents' basement. Quick question, Marvin. Why do you insist on ruining my childhood like every episode now? Your stomach has an alarm that's set to vibrate every time you're hungry. Where do you even get this stuff? Like, honestly. If you charge your phone in the car, it's technically gas-powered. How do you even think? Like, what in the world? A light switch is technically a dark switch as well. Question, Marvin. What do you do for a living that you just have the experience to analyze that? It was a huge missed opportunity not calling veterinarians dog tours. Yep, and now we're back with dad jokes. Peachy. Ice sweats itself to death. What? Frogs are anti-aircraft animals. I mean, what? Tennis is just a really big game of no you. Okay, yep, Marvin, I've had enough. Please get out. Right. The reasons adults aren't picky eaters is because they buy the food that they want. Marvin, if you don't, our stomachs are always full of warm vomit. Hey, that's just gross. That's just nasty. Waldo could literally be in every book, just no one's found him yet. You did not say, shut up, stop. When people insult you in your dreams, you're insulting yourself. I'm gonna need you to just stop talking. Just stop. Maybe our saliva actually has a taste, but we're so used to it, our brain just tones it out. Candles have been changed from being used to see to being used for smell. I really need new friends, like seriously. In The Incredibles, they named Dash before they even knew what his powers were. But oh my gosh, mosquitoes are real life vampires. Stop it, get out of my room. The final thing that's mostly ordered on a computer is a new computer. You got about 5 seconds to get out before I come over there and tackle you. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of I Lose All Brain Cells. Life is just a really long story about how you died. Can you please get out of this room? Like, please? Your stomach is filled with a liquid that can dissolve a rock, but not gum. Get out! When you buy batteries, you're technically buying canned electricity. I'm sorry, what? Imagine how many GoPros are just out there waiting to be found in the world, containing the last moments of someone's life. GoPros have probably seen everything on this earth, Marvin. Second guessing yourself is your brain telling your brain not to listen to your brain. I don't have a brain anymore because my brain has malfunctioned because of you. Hundreds of thousands of people had their last birthday today. Marvin, that's so depressing. Please leave my room. There are places in your house that you've never touched. Please, stop. All right, I'm out. The person who designed money gets paid by their own design. And just like that, I wish my brain didn't work. Someone's password is probably a nuclear launch code. Where do you get these? Like, honestly, you always have the hiccups, just with really long pauses. I cannot express the hatred I have towards you sometimes. Google uses a robot to test if you're human. That's what I gotta say to that. When a turtle loses his shell, is he naked or homeless? To save us from the obvious comments, I'm gonna go ahead and say it. He'd be naked and homeless. It would suck to be Chewbacca and get lice. Marvin, lice aren't fun to begin with. A candle shop would smell great if it burnt down. I truly don't have a response for you anymore. Food doesn't fill up your stomach. It just goes in and melts. Shut up. Shut up. Get out. Right. I got some good stuff today, boys. On days like this where you come in so overhyped, I really don't want to see you. The brain doesn't even know it exists until it learns about it in school. See, now this is what? Snakes are 90% tail. Please stop. Just stop. It is never specified what the tooth fairy does with your teeth. Oh, shut up. Where in the nursery rhyme did it say that Humpty Dumpty was an egg? Someone who takes care of a chicken is a literal chicken tender. Don't tell that one to that vegan teacher. A book is simply a collection of tree tattoos. I need you to shut up, please. My brain is overloading. The purpose of school is to catch you up on everything that happened before you were born. Yep, I'm done now. Farts are the ghosts of your food. So we're just gonna start it off just like that. Just that weird. Memories is your brain holding on to the past. I truly have no explanation for what you say. You're probably in the background of someone's favorite photo. That's kind of cool and creepy at the exact same time. Using your computer to find a new one is like asking your PC to dig its own grave. Or they could just sell it when they're done with it. Have you ever thought of that? iPhone chargers should be called apple juice. Okay, no, stop it. The moment you are born, you begin to die. I truly don't know what to say to you. No matter what you eat, your stomach is always full of soup. You annoying pestilence of a person. Candles have changed from being used to see to being used for smell. Okay, Marvin, that's enough. Get out of my room. Get out right now. Okay. Life is like a long line till death, and you never know when you're next in line. People watching this truly have no idea how big of an urge I have to just punch you sometimes. Socks are portable carpets. We're only 2 statements into this, and I'm already ready for you to leave. Every human sense has its own pain. If Karens knew how much garbage was talked about them on the internet, they'd probably try to shut it down. I'm gonna lie, you're probably right about that one. We have a lot of Karens on this app, that's for sure. Everyone always talks about or mentions how we have a little voice in our head, but no one ever talks about how we have little ears in our head that allow us to hear that voice. Friend, you need to seriously stop. I feel like we're in dangerous FBI territory and they're about to come bust down our door. Tacos are just well-organized nachos. Please leave. We always seem to think people with glasses are smart when the odds are they probably failed a test to get them in the first place. I don't need glasses, I need an Advil. That's what I need. I'm out. Learning more advanced math basically just unlocks more buttons on the calculator. Whoever invented the calculator literally saved my math grades. Rain is like a really long artillery strike for small insects. How do you even come up with these? Like how? Marvin the Martian was the ref in Space Jam because he's an alien and also a Looney Tune, making him the perfect neutral party. Marvin, hold up, wait a minute. An image of Earth is actually just a group selfie where no one paid attention to the camera. No. If an object is large enough, it becomes a location. Stop. There's an entire country of people with the same accent as Shrek. What are you doing in my swamp? The majority of views on Never Gonna Give You Up were most likely unwitting. Okay, yeah, this is where I leave. What if one day your dog randomly said nobody is going to believe you and never spoke again? I must know where you get these. How? If someone says they're cooler than you, that makes you hotter than them. I despise you. If you had $1 for every time a girl found you unattractive, they would eventually find you attractive. Well, that says a lot about society, doesn't it? We should change LOL to NE, nose exhale, because that's really all we do when we find something funny online. Haha, NE. Nay. You have probably never formally introduced yourself to your siblings. Again, who are you? If you spill a cleaning product, do you still make a mess? I love how you burst into my room and then ask these questions like I can answer them. Technically, you're always starving to death. Eating just resets the timer. That's it. I can't get out. Right now, I can't take it. Underwear isn't underwear if you only wear underwear. I just need a really long nap. I just need to sleep. Once you learn how to read, you can't turn it off. You see a word and you instantly read it. You must have been a wonderful classmate in school, I'm telling you. If spiders were as big as crabs, humans would probably eat them. Thanks. Now I'm gonna have nightmares. Thank you, Marvin. Elevators are small rooms that teleport you to other floors. I love that you just skipped over the fact that you probably gave thousands of people nightmares, and now you're just like, oh, elevators are... Most characters in first-person video games don't blink. Yeah, Marvin, it's about time for you to make your exit. You gotta get out of here. Right. Sleep is a free trial of death. A coma is a membership. What in the dancing grandma are you on? Scissors are knives with extra steps. You sound like that one kid that everybody knows in school but nobody talks to. Gen Z will eventually be the new boomers. We truly are the worst generation. That's all I gotta say to that. Trees live underground and use the above part as a snorkel. I need friends, honestly. Life's the only game where you get progressively weaker with more experience. Please, shut up. When you're taking notes in history class, you're technically rewriting history. Haha, no. Some people watching this had no idea I even existed until they saw me in this video. Please, stop. What's good? Marvin, I promise you, if you don't show up like every day now, the comments are literally like, where's Marvin at? Ha! I've been off exploring in the realm, brethren. Anyway, sleep paralysis must have been really terrifying before people found out that they were just hallucinations. Bro, everything about sleep paralysis is terrifying. School and college is just pre-ordering your career. Marvin, you have a master's degree in annoying, you know that? You probably have world records that you don't know about. You have the world record for not shutting up. Ice is just crunchy water. I hate you. I literally hate you. I despise you. I bet the YMCA dance is impossible to do in Chinese. You can break your neck trying to do one of them letters, bro. Did you die was a question never asked before video games. For the boy. People who played chess in the Middle Ages were the OG gamers. Okay, Marvin, yeah, it's time for you to leave. Get out. Gordon Ramsay's dog probably eats better food than any of us. Anyway, I'm out. Some shirts are sleeveless, but all shirts are headless. Right off the bat, I truly don't know what to say. If invisibility was real, we wouldn't know it. Well, thank you for pointing that out. I truly needed to know that. Humans can't imagine new colors. They can only remember the ones they've seen. Well, you stumped the comments with that one. I just know people are going to try to do it. We never really consider or talk about how many people had to die to figure out what we can and can't eat. What I would do to not think anymore. Your brain remembers when you've forgotten something, but not what you've forgotten. Can you please what? Every surgery in the Lego universe is plastic surgery. Again with the jokes. Is that truly necessary? They should make car horns on the back of your cars as well, so you can honk at somebody when they get too close. Ah, yes, another perfect invention for road rage. Paper actually has 6 sides, but you don't notice it until you start stacking it. Someone somewhere is sleeping so peacefully, and I wish that could be me. Imagine how terrifying elephants would be if they were predators. Imagine a horse or a giraffe. Imagine a giraffe as a predator. Normally the floor stops gravity from killing us, but if we get far enough away from it, gravity uses the floor to kill us. I'll stop you right there. No. Most animals have never seen their own teeth. Somebody go show their dog what their teeth looks like and then film their reaction. A pizza is like a real-time pie chart of how much pizza is left. Math teacher's about to have a field day with that one. Dating is wondering why someone is single and then figuring it out. I could really say a lot to that one, but I'm not going to. Right, like why am I still single, bro? A guy walking around with a crowbar is a lot more suspicious than a guy walking around with 3 crowbars. I don't know why that makes sense, but yet it doesn't. The old you is actually your younger self. I mean, you just gotta think to yourself, he's gotta run out of things to say eventually, right? Right? There was a day your parents picked you up as a kid, put you down, and then never picked you up again. I have so many questions, yet so many emotions. Somewhere out there is a lonely piece of paper that's been in the same printer tray for years, simply because new paper is always loaded on top of it before the rest runs out. Marvin, what are you in the middle of doing when you just randomly start thinking about office paper? Like what? You can be underweight and you can be overweight, but you can't be just weight. They truly don't come any more rare than you, do they, Marvin? Your wife is technically your ex-girlfriend. Marvin, do you have friends? Honestly, do you have friends? Your brain knows where all your organs are, but won't tell you. I don't know why, but as soon as I heard that, I immediately wanted to hurl. English honestly makes no sense. We have simple names for things like washer, dryer, toothbrush, and then there's just duffel bag. Hold on, let me check my bottle of care. Yeah, there's nothing. The ground you stand on is the only thing keeping you from being sucked down into the Earth's core because of gravity. Why am I even holding this if there's nothing in it? Hold up. The reason why Santa is depicted with a big stomach is because he eats everyone's cookies in one night every year. There we go. If superheroes were real, it would be both awesome and terrifying at the same time. Are you still here? I haven't even been paying attention for like the last minute. Huh. Oh well, this is where I make my exit. Shout out to all my fans and followers, by the way. Y'all mean the world to me, and I mean that. Real talk. You can't realize you've forgotten something until you remember it. Think of all the things that you've forgotten but never remembered. I wish that I could just never remember anything that you ever told me. Phobias are basically mind allergies. I think my mind's allergic to you, Marvin. When you're in an igloo, you're technically breathing underwater. When you're in the igloo, you think you're so smart, don't you? The last kid to leave the school bus knows where everyone lives. Creepy. The vast majority of humans in history lived their entire lives without knowing that penguins existed. Just imagine some of the animals Noah saw in the Ark, though. That man was probably speechless. Your bloodline has survived every major catastrophe in history. I'm surviving the true catastrophe. You. I see what you did there. A book about saving forests would be hypocritical. People ask me what it's like to deal with him on a daily basis. It takes a lot of strength, that's all I'm gonna say. You can never do all of your laundry unless you do it naked. Marvin, now I'm scared. You just can't say stuff like that to this generation. What if when you blink, it's your brain taking a photo, and when your life flashes before your eyes, you see your whole gallery? The chances of you dying at any moment are slim, but never zero. Gee, Marvin, you just had to make it dark, didn't you? Like, you can't go one episode. Some stranger somewhere remembers you because you were weird to them. Yeah, Marvin, it's about time for you to make your exit. You gotta get out of here. Right. Thanks to spacesuits, humanity still hasn't touched the moon. Oh! If you're fighting a boss in easy mode, the boss is fighting in hard mode. I don't even know why I talk to you anymore, honestly. If you trip and fall but don't die, you've survived a collision with a planet. Why? The speed limit is the only law that people get mad at you for obeying. Stop that. Biking is actually vegan horse riding. Where did you get this? Like, what am I hearing? With the advent of grocery delivery services, it is now possible for pizza to be both delivery and DiGiorno. I'm honestly just speechless. Just get out. You got it. The fancier the kitchen, the harder it is to find the trash can. Really, Marvin, I was just about to eat Cheez-Its and sit down and chill. You gotta do this now? When you're a kid, you don't want to sleep, but you have to. When you're an adult, you want to sleep, but you can't. I'm seriously about to chuck this box at you. If you print money for a living, you make money by making money. Marvin, all I ask for is just one day. Bald people save so much money in their lives by not having to pay for haircuts. Marvin, that's out of pocket. You can't, no. Considering how many people hate spiders, it's kind of strange seeing how popular Spider-Man is. How did you get, no, you're not starting that. You can't imagine a new color or smell. Stop, you're scaring me. Water's flavor is its temperature. It's never gonna end, is it? It's gonna go on forever. Living people eat dead mushrooms, and living mushrooms eat dead people. The princess that kissed the frog could have hallucinated the whole prince thing. We don't know what kind of frog that was. Okay, you see, now you've gone too far. Now I got an issue with you. The mailman has probably never been in your house, so as far as your dog knows, his barking is working. I'm gonna get a dog and set it right in front of that door, so every time you walk in, it attacks you. Doors are technically portals into other rooms. Someone please just make it stop. Just make it stop. Come to think of it, a door is just a conventional hole in the wall that you can walk through. Convenient. So you're spitting door facts now. This is what this segment has come to? Like, I thought the door thing at the end was enough. No, you just gotta throw in these. I mean, I'm just saying.